Things to do today. Let's talk about some things that some people have to do today. Well, magic. Some people have a ritual to do today. If that ritual involves harming someone who doesn't deserve it, people will die during the ritual, and most will have a nosebleed. This will be a last and final warning. Things to do today. Things to do butt implants. Okay. I don't know why the merchant is popping up. I hope somebody's not trying to sell. They're trying to make homemade butt implants. What are we using? Is this Ziploc bags filled with gel, silicone? This could be a tarot reader, is what I'm picking up, is trying to figure out a way to add, or, okay, wow, what happened? Did you get butt implants and something went wrong? Hold on. I'm picking up that somebody got ass implants, they didn't go well, and you are so angry about this that I feel like this person who's on some kind of platform used to get up in the middle of something intentionally to show off their ass, and they haven't done that in a while. Or they're wearing certain clothing that's covering. I thought you were so proud of this shit. And it could be because they could have said that this was real, or they don't do fake and shit like that. That's what I got. Yeah, this would be boundaries up when it comes to the platform. Things to do today. But if they were gone or took a hiatus, they could have lied and said that they were traveling with family or they went away with their child. Yeah. So somebody is, yeah, with the Page of Cups, I believe that this is a mediocre implanter. Yeah. With this equal give and take, let's find out. It doesn't feel like they're even. Even their child said something. Your ass looks funny. Yep. And they could be overly emotional because they're trying to overcompensate. They're trying to they need attention. This is someone that thrives off of, any kind of pat on the back. They're not, for somebody who talks so much about being in alignment, and they could have even made a comment about putting that type of stuff in your body. Yeah, they don't go out much. This is someone that, they dressed like a prostitute when they got these implants, and they said they started doing squats. They're not necessarily over the top, oh my God, you can tell, and that's how they thought they were going to get away with it. What happened with the implants? Okay, I believe that they just assumed that God was going to carry them, that if God led me to this person, then I'm assuming strength, that we're good. Are you sick? They went for, what happened here? They went out drinking. There's a band playing, but this feels like a jazz kind of funk blues. And what happened here? Let's go to the walk. Let's go for a walk on the pier. Somebody wound up in the grass, laid down, and laid on something. It could have been rocks, I heard. Big rocks. They got railed, and it popped something. Yep, that's what was on the to-do list today for that person. Let's find out what's on the to-do list for someone else. Things to do today. And I'm guessing that you mess with magic too. This is just a bunch of shit coming back. Whew. Things to do. What are we doing? So Meth Lab wanted to come out, stole your jewelry, watch your jewelry, lock your jewelry boxes, get a little, if you have one of them jewelry boxes that, you know, you open up the things, get a lock to put on that shit. Things to do today. Thank you. The Miserable Old Woman. Yeah, oh, my favorite. Homicide. Miserable Old Woman. Delivering food. Okay. Doesn't feel good. Okay. That is a thing. We talk about who's touching your food and how it transfers to you. The people that are making the food could be good, but once it comes through this miserable driver, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly. Yeah, somebody used to be a business owner and they lost their business. Taurus heavy, but they lost their business. Yep. Kaput. It could have been they tried some kind of Asian fusion, but you're not Asian. Yeah, it's like the Chinese guy delivering your pizza. It just doesn't fit. What is this? Tight. They cut it tight, too. You're a last minute. This isn't where procrastination is a plus. I don't know if you heard someone say that, or there are people that admitted that they live their life like that. They're good at it. They're good at waiting until the last minute. This isn't something that you want to do that for. And I feel like the reason they do it is there's a secret. What's the secret? This looks like binding as well. Secretly binding people, putting a binding agent in the food. Charisse. They take the food, they pull over somewhere. This is why this shit's been late a lot. It doesn't have to be miserable old woman. They're just miserable old people, or they have that kind of mentality, right? I move around like an old lady or an old man. Usually it's because they're unattractive or they're out of shape. Nobody wants them. Wah, wah, wah. Judgment. She's definitely got a problem with some cops. Yeah, Marcy too. She's got a problem with some cops. If you guys have been overly, I'm eating a salad, James. You understand? I'm ready to snort flaxseed. Did I tell you is when you're going to the bathroom, you know how they tell you to lean to the left? Put your arm over your head. Remember those ridiculous, well, it's not ridiculous, those stretches you used to do in aerobics, for those of you that don't want to admit that you took aerobics classes, even men, at some point? I got you. Right? Well, she's doing this for somebody else. Yes, Mark. To stay out of jail. Is this another cop that's involved with this? Things to do today. Pay attention. Yeah, they're acting different, and they seem to be overly observant. And why do they seem like they love or they laugh every time somebody makes a comment about how they feel after eating this food? Wes, Desi, and Dis. Who is the cop that, and WEZ is here. Who's the cop that doesn't like or doesn't give her attention, or they're just attractive cops? Usually this is flow. This is smooth sailing, calm waters. That's what this is usually. I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. It's what's this Satuli? Or is that what you call it? Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting older here and shit like that. I officially have the bowels and digestive system of a 90-year-old fucking man, says this cop. Older man, yeah, I'm a little older, but goddamn, like, I've always felt like I never had this issue before. That's what it is. It's an attack on the police department. You're welcome. Loves. Tell me what else. Sarah J is doing it too. Tell me what else is to do today. What? What else are we doing? Things to do. They're really mad at their daddy. This is something that somebody should put on their to-do list, is immediately what I got. Let's find out who and why they're mad, and why, instead of sitting there, you should be... let's just see. Sight of the Owl. Mask. Okay. Why are they mad at their dad? Please, 28. You could be 28 years old. 28. Yep. 37, 42. Still living at home. You're down to sense. You're mad at your dad, but I feel like you're living with mom or grandparents or aunt or something. Well, the thing is you're angry at your dad, but I'm not sure you have the right to be here. Yeah. It's just another excuse. That's all. Any way to get attention. Yeah, that's what you like. Jackson. Oh my God, they hurt themselves too. What happened to you? Do you feel hurt? This is the wound. Oh, I'm always wounded. I'm just a wounded warrior. Listen, for the one who is actually a vet, you can be a vet without being a jerk off. It kind of kills the whole hero thing when you just become a fucking monster afterward. It's hard to respect your story, your journey. With that, when you come back fucking and somebody wishes that they just did you in. Yeah, this is how you came back like this. Very nasty, feisty, nasty. Someone's a military cop. I'm not really sure how you got hurt, but you lied a lot. You were an MP. 4th Battalion, I heard. Okay. You've been like this since you were a child. Just mean, nasty, stomping your feet, freaking throwing shit, man. This is taking knives even. I don't know what the hell. What is this? Did they used to... This a Dahmer in the making. Why are you cutting heads off of insects and shit? Torturing insects? Yeah, we knew when they were young, Jess. When they were young, well, that they were going to wind up turning out to be a little different. Yeah, just a little different. And I'm not sure that the dad, if this is the situation with the dad, I don't feel like this cat can handle. No. They look at their plate of food. You guys are so ungrateful. They look at their plate of food, and I feel like whoever cooks this food, mom, grandma, aunt, they go out of their way to make it. This is for the veteran or the one who has so many excuses you just don't know what to do. All right? I don't think you have kids, or you don't have too many kids. Why are you in this situation? I'm curious. This could be targeting, right? I feel like I'm targeted. Someone that feels like they're targeted since birth, too. Yo, it's hard for the guy who had to go home to his wife. You know, you walked into that house undeserving, and she took you in even to be around these kids like that, and the reason that you're not with her is because you're a bad influence on the kids. She has a sense of compassion for you because it's your seed, right? But it feels to me like you should look at it like this. Thank God that I didn't have to do this, and she's married too, and I didn't have to. You should be grateful that the universe set it up so that you didn't have to sit there with her and her husband, her new husband. She's in a relationship though. That's why she's overly efficient, because now she has you to take care of, and she doesn't want to bring them there. She's respectful. I don't know how long this is gonna work. Yeah, I feel like you should have been just like I can't. There's a garage. I heard there's a garage. So what now? You can't even. I can't even have them over. I can't be in a relationship. I'm not sure if this is the one that never left, and it's They seem to be losing supply. You started dressing different and working out a little bit. Well, I don't know if really a lot of working out. I don't really think you have to do much working out, and that's a gift that you have. But it's throwing forks and knives like a kid. What is this? Air? ZSOOA. What is... Oh, there's zoo. Zoos? Is this Zeus? What is that? Zeus or something? I don't know. That could have something to do with it. I don't feel like getting into it. Air. What's with air? Oh, what do you do for work here? Are you on air? I don't know if you're in Ms. Media heavy, whether you're on the news or you have a platform where you actually are on air. He doesn't like it. I don't know if you just got this job or that's what it is. Sir, forget the mad at your daddy. This is what they want you to know. You had a chance with this woman, and I feel like it could have been about 3 at least. And every single time you made it clear that you didn't want it. In whatever way that was. Whether your dick didn't work, whether you didn't come home after going out, you know what I mean? It's how long could this have gone on for? It's not. Somebody said, well, maybe I'm just angry at my dad. It's not your dad even. It's you. I feel a really good upbringing. I feel like you were fed, you were clothed, you had toys that other kids didn't have. I think that you've created this story in your head about a childhood that didn't really happen, and you've now manifested this life of struggle by talking about it a lot, but it's a lie. Struggle, sickness even, with this obsessive compulsive hypochondriac that you have. This is the result of every word and every choice you've ever uttered, accepted, made. This is where you are. Your wife, this woman here, she's fated for great things. She has kids to take care of. This one has kids to take care of. I guess that this could be coming around. There could be a wave of men and women who are mad at their parents, who refuse to see things the way that they're supposed to, and they may be trying to come back to live with you or something, unchanged, the same motherfucker. Just be wary of that. If you know that it's them and they're calling your phone and you haven't heard them in a while and shit like that, just keep buttoning their call. What do we have to do today? Things to do today. More things to do today. Get misdiagnosed. Okay. This is always a pleasure. Tell me about this misdiagnosed. Misdiagnosed. Grandfather. Mother. Oh, really? You have a family full of doctors? Look at this kid in this card. Looks like they're losing their hair. And there's a child in both of these cards. There's a possible younger, is this a younger sibling, or it's a, well, it will be for someone as well as an earth sign younger child, possibly 12 to 15 maybe. Look at this. In this card, or if this isn't a family, if this isn't a family full of doctors, then this is two different. I feel like someone went to a white one, a black one, a male, a female. You can't judge books by the cover with this shit. Because these look like trusting people. What's with the intestines? Intestinal failure. Is that a thing? Inability of the gut to absorb necessary water, macronutrients, carbohydrates. It's just bound. This could have a lot to do with this binding that a lot of us are feeling inside. So be careful of that. It's actually inflammation. You're being misdiagnosed. But I'm not sure that even some of these doctors know what some of this stuff is, right? It could be you're feeling tightening inside or swollen. They could be doing x-rays and just seeing things are different inside. But for some of them, they're just kind of diagnosing so that they can bill insurance companies. Please stop doing that shit. Please. You're turning into it's ugly. But for the others, I feel like this is just inflammation from something that we're feeling. This pulse thing that those of us are feeling that nobody wants to talk about. Listen to a frequency for inflammation. This could be a lot of people being diagnosed with some kind of colon shit or irritable bowel syndrome or something like some new thing. That Sapien full body detox, there's something with violin, corded instruments, smooth flowing oboe, cello, violin, shit like that. I don't know if the fiddle is going to work. I think it's supposed to be, I mean, unless you're trying to clean it out real quick. Kylie, they put your name here. Hello. Yeah, just being people going to the doctor. Truth. Yeah, I guess that's it for that. But just going to the doctor and kind of feeling like, can I ever leave here and be told that I'm healthy and that it's just this? Do you guys ever get that? I don't go to the doctor anymore. There are some, but there aren't many. It's I came in with shoulder pain and now I'm leaving being told that I have brain tumors, friggin' colon cancer. You know what I mean? Please stop doing that. I don't think people are listening. I want to see what's up. Large intestine. Tell me what's the reaction from people who are being told this. The devil. Yeah, right? Okay, that's enough answer for me. I'm going to do one more. Things to do today. I'll call your mother, Jaden. Wait 5 minutes. You know how she is. Email. Body double. This should be good. Let's get names for this first. Email jet lag back. Body double. HR. OL. ROE. This could be a Rosina, Rosanna. I see Ho. Somebody doesn't want to deal possibly with just those types of people anymore, we'll say. Dusty. I see hotel too with the body. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Tell me about this body double. Spiritual strength. Huh. Interesting. 9. There could be 9 body doubles somebody has. Why? J, E, and L, T are the other letters. Why do you feel I'm upset? Because of fighting? Oh my God. First of all, I feel this. There are people who started a lot of trouble and now they have some shit coming back to them that are figuring out ways or finding, this doesn't have to be body doubles, this could just be clones too. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It could be, oh man. How many body doubles there are? Doppelgangers, clones, duplicates. Was that the name of that movie? Duplicates? I was trying to figure out what the name of the movie is. Where... Hold on. A woman runs into a man who looks exactly like her dead brother. He claims he doesn't know her and leaves. She and her husband decide to investigate. This leads them to the Sandberg Research Institute. That's not the one that I was talking about, though. There's a movie with Kristen Stewart. I don't know why I keep thinking about this, where it was against the law to have empathy, to have any kind of feeling for somebody. I don't know why I'm feeling that now. I am married, and I don't want to go through the divorce. I want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to go through this, or they want somebody to go through the fucking divorce for them. Smart. Very, very smart. Patrick. More iron. Or grab your iron. Somebody was trying to tell me something earlier too about something being hidden in an iron. I'm not sure if they received that message. This person here doesn't want to fuck up this money that they got. I figure if I get divorced, I'm going to lose half of my shit at least. So, while this person created or attained a body double, they're getting stronger in some way. They're going through some type of, they could be working out. They don't even want to look like that anymore. Oh my God. All right. Somebody got a body double and they look different then. So this would be a bigger male or female, right? They found somebody. They could even wind up finding out that they're siblings and shit, but they paid them. They can do that. They paid them money to, you can live in my home. This is a beautiful home. It feels like an estate of some sort. Well, here's the guy who now wants to be with men. Oh, got it. You sly dog, you. It's genius, though. I have to say it's genius. It's a win-win for everybody. You understand? The body double usually, I mean, who knows? They probably are in a better situation now than they were before. He's like, I don't even care if you cheat on her. I need you to be me. This feels like some things that I was exposing that were being done before, and I think some people are getting ideas for how to balance everything in this situation. This guy doesn't, I only feel with this one body double. Okay, I think he has friends that have 3 or more. He has friends that are with the wives, and then they're with the gumas or the side chicks, and then there's another one here, or then one shows up for business meetings. And I think that he experienced that this gets messy after a while. I'm tired of fighting in this marriage, and I'm tired of fighting for the marriage. I'm done. But at the same time, I've made a lot of money. I have a lot of property and everything. He had to train. This was very thought out. This was very methodical and thought out for this one. He had the guy, he schooled him, educated him, told him about the wife's quirks, let him watch videos, that he has cameras in the home and everything like that. Yeah. Hope. And I think that the wife, I mean, this body double, I feel like the wife and the body double get along better than the other guy did. It's a win-win. Now the thing is, if you're one of those guys where this is me, I want to say that I did it. We'll do it because I came up with the idea. If you're that kind of guy and you find out that they're actually getting along, I feel like you're going to see it as cheating. You're just that kind of jerk off. You can't do that. Please don't do that. This is for one of you that are doing it and you're concerned that they're getting along. I thought that was the point. I thought the point was so that you didn't get caught. Did you have a discussion with this guy? I don't even want to do this shit anymore, man. Is this illegal? I'm wondering. Are you going to wind up telling me further down the road if I don't comply or I don't submit to things that now I broke into your fucking home? What, my fingerprints are different? Keeping a log? Jasper went to Jacob. Marlon went to Marvin. Yep. He sits there and watches though. S.E. He watches everything that you guys do. You never actually left, and it has nothing to do with the woman. He doesn't, well, he's not attracted to the woman. It's territorial at this point. MV. Oh, damn. Fuck. What was that? Blank. And this goddamn ZC again. This ZC. I must be missing something. And yeah, fuel. They need that, right? They need the fuel, and or that's the line of work that they're in and shit. Yeah, be careful saying that you'll do this for anything and it being a setup. What am I walking into? What happens if things change between us now? Where does that leave me? Hope this helps. See you.